Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Queen Cancer Tarot channel. And this is the extended for our collective love reading earlier today. So, welcome back to all of you beautiful Cancerians. And thank you so much for being subscribed to the channel. And a bigger thank you for being a member of this channel. If you're seeing this first, it's because you are a member. And I appreciate everyone who has not just taken the time to subscribe, but also for your donation and your monthly love offering. I really appreciate that and hope that you are getting everything out of the membership that you expect. So please let me know how I'm doing. Let me know how you're doing. And I hope that these messages are everything that you're looking for and everything that you need. You know what I mean? So let's just keep this going. All right. So that reading got off to a bit of a rocky start. It took a little minute. Okay. But in the end, here we are. So we're going to look at the challenges. So I'm not seeing this person going away easily, Cancer. I'm going to tell you that much. So it is going to be one of those readings. This is one of those karmics. This is one of those situations. This is definitely someone who's coming in as being toxic. This is someone who is not letting go of a situation that is long dead and gone. This is toxic energy, someone who's holding on to something, all right, that does not want to be held on to. Okay. You are definitely moving on with the Six of Swords here in the reverse. Okay. This person is trying to hold you back. Six of Cups here, using memories with the Knight of Cups. Flirtatious energy. But again, this is an energy with as well. I feel like there's also an energy of, I feel like you may not have been completely cutting this person completely off. And so there was a bit of back and forth. All right. Still dealing with this person, but that is not going to last. All right. You are going to end up walking away from this person. You're going to end up opening your eyes or seeing a truth in the situation with this High Priestess energy. We have the Three of Cups here with date and stabbed in the back. This person may have been dating or seeing or talking to a friend of yours or someone that they said to you was just a friend. There's also an energy of you finding out a truth with the Seven of Swords in the reverse. This is all about a truth being revealed, secrets being revealed, lies being exposed. And then we have the Empress in the reverse, your energy coming in, you being very, very much not wanting to give to this connection any further, not seeing any growth, a lack of progress. And now we have the Ten of Cups in the reverse. This is a breakdown of the connection. With the Page of Cups, there's an energy of, with that High Priestess energy in the Page of Cups, it's an energy of you not just being shocked, but really being blindsided. I'm getting an energy of you being blindsided, or you didn't see this coming. You couldn't see this coming. And, you felt some type of way. You have, again, like I said, with camera and cassette, I feel like there's kind of a push-pull. I feel like this person is trying to pull you towards them, or you know what I'm saying, and you're pushing this person away. You have the Hierophant here in the reverse. Okay. Hierophant in the reverse. So you're not wanting to see whatever this new, you're not wanting to see this person's viewpoint. Okay. You are not wanting to see this person's viewpoint. With Temperance here in the reverse. That's all or nothing. And it's like, Either this person, you know, it's like you want all of this person's attention, energy, love, or you don't want anything to do with this person. And I feel like this is just an energy of somebody you can't trust. Plain and simple, you just cannot trust this person. King of Swords here in the reverse. This is someone, again, manipulative. This is someone who was willing to stoop to a new level of low. Okay. And I feel like you found out the truth about this. And with love call in the reverse, like you're not taking this person's calls and they're not accepting it. Not just having a hard time accepting it, they're not accepting it. With the Four of Swords in the reverse and the Magician in the reverse, again, very manipulative. This is someone who's extremely narcissistic in their views, and they're not getting their way. You have the Hammer in the reverse and the Golden Mirror in the reverse. Narcissistic. Okay. It literally says self-absorbed, narcissistic, one-sided relationship and love bombing. This is in the reverse. Okay. That is in the reverse. You are clearly not taking this person's calls with love call in the reverse. You're not seeing this person with the Golden Mirror in the reverse, despite what this person thinks about themselves. Okay. With Hammer in the reverse, you're refusing to work on it and give this person an opportunity. So they are some type of angry. They are not, first of all, they're addictive, they're obsessive, possessive, controlling. They're not just going to go away without a fight. And then also, there's an energy of this person feels like you have shut them out. Okay. 9 of Cups and the 2 of Cups. This person is used to getting what they want. They're not wanting to take no for an answer. All right. But you clearly are the Queen of Swords here with the 5 of Cups. You clearly are not wanting this person. You're not taking this person back. And with the 7 of Pentacles here in the reverse, they are growing highly impatient with this attitude of yours, Cancer. And they want you to feel some type of way. They do. So now we're going to look to see what the challenges are. We are going to look to see what the advice is that you need to know right now. What energy is coming towards you moving forward? What should you expect overall? Okay, and then we'll look to see what the future advice is in the connection or with love. Okay, overall, the overall energy surrounding that, anything surrounding the specific timing of it all. Is this something? Are you going to be connecting with someone new in the near future? Or is it going to be in the distant future, right? And then we will take a spin around the block and do a quickie for Cancer versus all 12 at the end. All right, so let's get started. Let's go ahead and start with the challenges here. We're going to be looking at Spirit Shield Oracle deck here. All right, and let's go. Make sure you like the video. Make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel if you have not. Of course, I know you have if you are a member, but for those of you who are catching this on the replay, okay, if you are newer to the channel, please subscribe and make sure you guys are hitting that like button. Your likes are appreciated and they go a long way. Okay, challenges here for you, Cancer. What do we have here? Let's see. Let's give it one more go. All right. I have a different way of shuffling now that I've had hand surgery. I've had to alter the way I shuffle the cards because I can't hold them in my left hand the way I used to. I can only get a few of them at a time in my left hand. So that's what I'm doing. All right, so this is what we got here. Challenges. So we have Gather in the reverse, Meddler in the reverse, New Love, and Abuse in the reverse. Okay, So with gather here in the reverse and meddler in the reverse, like I said, this person is wanting you to accept this invitation. This is somebody wanting to get together with you, but you are not. With meddler in the reverse, okay? This again is an energy of not going in the wrong direction, but going in the right direction, okay? This is you following your 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 first mind, doing what's best for you. You know what I'm saying? Not listening to outside energies or letting outside energies come in and interfere with what you know to be, you know what I'm saying, the truth or where you want to be. You know what I mean? And you're not going to allow someone also to force their way in. I feel like with gather in the reverse and meddler in the reverse, I feel like you're not just going to let this person bogart their way into your life just because they can't accept no for an answer. They're the ones that are going to have a problem. And I saw that with restraint. And I feel like, again, this is a good candidate for a potential restraining order. I am not above or beyond that. Okay. Some people just don't know the word no. Okay, Cancer. And I'm sorry. Some people you'll never find out until you actually say no. And unfortunately, a lot of these times, these people, you've with them for all these years, and they're used to you, giving in to everything all the time. And as soon as you put your foot down, they want to turn crazy. I don't think so. Not going to happen. We have new love here, and we have abuse in the reverse. I feel like for some of you, Cancers, I feel like for some of you, if you have moved on or if there is someone that's new in your life, this person is not going for the bullshit when it comes to anybody coming in and being disrespectful to you or even hinting at being any form of harassing or abusive towards you. This new person that you're coming in with, this says insane chemistry, but I feel like it's more so of an extremely out of abnormal temper, you know what I'm saying, or not able to really control their temper when it comes to you. Okay, this person does not play when it comes to you. That's what I'm getting. And I feel that unfortunately this person, this may be an issue because this person doesn't know how to say no or stay away. We have strife under the deck. I do feel like there's going to be problems. This even says third party meddling here, sudden endings and arguments here. Then you have blessings, right? Unexpected money, being spoiled. Okay. I do feel like this new person that is coming in is not down for the BS. We have obsession coming in and we have time and fall. So, what I'm telling you right now, okay, reconcile, and then you have yes, it will happen. Okay, this person, they don't want this, okay? This is about to come to an end. This whole obsession thing, whatever this thing is that this person has, they're not able to leave you alone. This is not something that's going to last. Now, I do know that this person is wanting to reconcile. Okay, they're wanting you to let them in. With reconciling, yes, it's like this person will do anything to get you to say yes to them. The problem with this, okay, and we're gonna clarify with the tarot messages, but the problem with it when it comes to this person is that they're extremely protective over you. I do feel like this person already has been warned or has a heads up about you, and it's like they're expecting you. And when I say you, I mean your person. Okay? Because it literally says too much focus on one thing. stalking, addictions, infatuations, uncontrollable urges. And then it says time and fall. Okay. All I'm going to say is I don't think you want to mess with this person, because this person is not playing about you, Cancer. So this karmic does not want to mess with this new person or you. Okay. That's what I mean by gather in the reverse and meddler in the reverse. They don't want this. They don't want this. Tell me about this. Gather in the reverse and meddler in the reverse. So the Four of Pentacles. See, they better be very careful. This Four of Pentacles is all about someone. Look at this person, first of all. You know what I mean? They're holding two of their pentacles close to them, and the other two are right beneath their feet. It's almost like they're playing a game of I double dog dare you, right? I dare you to come and touch one of these pentacles. Just go ahead, reach for it. You know what I mean? So I feel like this new person is just sitting and waiting on someone to try and come and mess with these pentacles, right? Underneath the deck, we have the Sun card here. Okay. The Sun is a very confident energy. Okay. Sun, see, very confident, very bright. And this is also very positive energy. Okay. But we have the Ace of Swords here as well, which also represents the truth. Both of these cards represent the truth. But it's more an energy of someone who is, it's almost like they're it's almost like they're getting to the bottom of the BS. You know what I mean? This is someone who's communicating and letting someone know. This is all about letting someone know, making something known, speaking their truth. And also, with guarded here in the Four of Pentacles, letting someone know that, you know what, I'm here to protect Cancer. I'm here to make sure Cancer is good. I'm here to make sure that she's safe and that there are no problems here. Okay. So this is a clear message being sent. Tell me about new love and abuse in the reverse. Tell me about new love and abuse. And we have the Knight of Pentacles, baby. This is extremely reliable energy. Okay. Very, very trustworthy. Someone who's very, very committed. Someone that you can count on, and you know this person is going to be there and available for you. And under the deck, we have the Ace of Pentacles. Both of these cards, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. This person could be an earth sign here. Yeah. This new person, that Ace of Pentacles, refers to a new relationship. Okay. It refers to a new relationship. Someone who you can count on, someone who you know is going to be there when you need them. Very reliable, very stable energy. Tell me about strife and blessings. We have the moon. Under the deck, the star. Interesting. Strife and blessings, and then we have the moon and the star. Listen, I feel that this person came to cause strife, right? But I feel like they weren't aware of the fact, or they had no idea that you had someone that was watching you or watching over you. You know what I mean? That star is just giving me an energy of someone who's watching over you or watching out for you or looking out for you. You know what I'm saying? This person didn't count on that. They never imagined in a million years that you would have this sort of protection when it came to them. They weren't expecting it. They thought that you would be vulnerable towards them. This person came in as extremely controlling in the last reading. Do you see what I'm saying? But not when it comes to this person. They're not going to have the opportunity to control you anymore. Tell me about obsession and fall. Oh, I had those cards upside down. Obsession and fall. Well, we have the 8 of Swords here under the deck. The Strength card. Look at this. So, like I said, this is an energy of this, whoever this was, this karmic that was trying to hold you back, hem you up, control the situation. You know what I'm saying? This Strength card is all about you being protected. Somebody's looking out for you. You know what I mean? Someone is looking out for you. Someone is coming in to fight that battle. You're not even going to have to lift a finger here. This person is about to meet their match. This obsessive narcissist is about to meet their downfall. This obsession is about to come to an end. This unhealthy obsession. Tell me about reconcile and yes. Well, we have the Page of Swords. Okay. This is all about indirect communication. This is also referring to someone who is confused. Okay. They're not really sure as to what to say. This is also an energy of someone who is reaching out to you via some third party means because they can't directly get in contact with you. Yes, it's the right decision. This is the answer you've been seeking. Friendship, strength, and overcoming. And under the deck, the Lovers. This is all about having some sort of indirect communication with this lover energy. See, you guys, I'm telling you, I feel like there's some sort of restraining order. We have this 8 of Swords and we have the Strength card. Obsession and fall. I feel like, again, whatever this control that this person was trying to have on you, it's being broken, or you're being protected, or there's some third party that's coming in as a middleman and it's blocking this person from messing with you. Do you see what I mean? Eight of Swords with the Strength card. Someone is being blocked. This obsessive, possessive narc is being blocked from you. With the Page of Swords and the Lovers, again, communication, but only via a third party source. Okay? With the Two of Swords, this is all about communication, also hidden, or an energy of someone cutting off communication. Okay? Cutting off, and in this case, limiting the communication to a third party source. You talk to my attorney. You tell your attorney what you want your attorney to tell my attorney, what you want my attorney to tell me. But other than that, there's no direct communication. Okay? I'm telling you right now. See, Queen of Wands here. Again, this is all about some middleman, okay? Or someone having to get involved to kind of control communication. Okay, so this person is about to lose real access to you. Okay, especially if they are going to come in the form of being obsessive or stalking, which is what we were saying in the previous reading. So let's look to see what the advice is for you Cancers right now. What is the advice for my Cancers? What is the advice for my Cancers? Okay. So we have the Age of Light. You've been training for this for lifetimes. Okay, you've been training for this for lifetimes. I feel like this is an evolution. I feel like you have been, if not even now, I feel like there's an energy of some sort of intuition, okay, about this purpose. Like you have been building yourself up to this point. You're already doing it. Stop overthinking. Keep facing your true north. See, the Age of Light, you've been training for this for lifetimes. You're already doing it, right? This is something that you are built for. This is your purpose, okay? You're already doing it. Let's see, what else can we get here? What else can we get for Cancers? Deep replenishment. Okay. Retreat, rest, and be held. Deep replenishment. So there's an energy of just relaxing and allowing this person to fight your battles. So whether it's spirit, whether it is in the form of a new love, it did say new love there, but this can also be some form of protection. This could be your guardian angels. This could be spirit. We have the Strength card here, okay? I'm telling you, the Holy Spirit. This is some form of protection, and this could be in the form of this new person as well. So for some of you, if you have met someone new, this person is going to come in with that savior type energy. It's like that person that comes in to protect. You know what I mean? Not that you need saving or protecting, but I'm telling you right now, Spirit is saying to sit back and relax and allow this to happen. I feel like it says you've been training for this for lifetimes, right? Stop overthinking, keep facing your true north. You're already doing it. I feel like there's an energy of, you know what, you've already been the other half of a beautiful relationship. You just didn't have that other half reciprocating that energy. I feel like for you to continue being the person that you are in love and in life, I feel like you are being replenished. This says deep replenishment. You need to sit back and relax and allow, someone to love on you, protect you, fight your battles for you. Do you see what I mean? You deserve it. It says retreat, rest, and be held for a change. You hear me? You don't have to do the whole thing. This is all about you being in your divine feminine energy, Cancers. Okay? You're so used to doing all of the holding and the healing and fixing of the problems and making it all better. Well, it seems like you have someone that's coming in that wants to take this load away. You need to learn how to let it happen. Okay, let's see. Let's look at the True Emotional Oracle deck here. Thank you for being patient with me and listening to these readings and allowing me the time to cook with the energy. So thank you. Thank you for staying with me. Okay. Okay, so what do we have here? So, yeah, look, we got feelings in the reverse. We have goodbye and secrets. You know, I feel very strongly, okay, that it's going to take you a minute, but once you do, it's like once you do, you're going to realize that you're in such a better off position in a place. You're with someone that you don't have to worry about being secretive. You're going to be able to relax when it comes to this person. You're going to be able to be in your feminine energy and be safe, right? Look at this. What did I just say? Free, moving on, letting go, loving on you my way. Finally, do you see what I mean? And living in the moment. I'm getting an energy of you are finally about to get your way in love. You're finally about to have things go the way you want them. And GPS was the next one under the deck. Again, there's an energy of things going in the right direction here. Do you see what I'm saying? Or the way that you planned. You're finally getting to the destination that you want to end up with. It's like, I feel like once you really allow your divine masculine to come in, is when it's going to happen. Okay, we have the Hermit, the Ten of Pentacles. I told you it's going to happen. Your Ten of Pentacles is coming. Your Ten of Pentacles is coming. It's already arrived. Your Ten of Pentacles is already arrived. Look at this. You have the King of Cups and the Fool. See? As soon as you separate or let go of the past, and with that full energy, Being vulnerable, allowing yourself to be vulnerable, moving into the next phase, the next chapter, packing lightly, not carrying the baggage or the weight of the past, letting go of those hard feelings with feelings in the reverse. It's like in goodbye and secrets, it's like letting go of all of that stuff in the past and being able to be open and vulnerable and allowing this new love to come in. And with that Eight of Wands energy, not the Eight of Wands, I'm sorry, the Strength card. With the Strength card energy, I'm thinking about the Major Arcana number 8 with the Strength card, Leo energy. Okay. Allowing that person to come in and really, really come in and be protective. You know what I'm saying? That divine masculine protective energy coming in and making you feel safe. That is exactly what you need. Okay. So, what should you expect moving forward, Cancer? What should you expect moving forward? What should Cancers expect moving forward? What should Cancers expect moving forward? Okay, I'm not taking all those. Sorry. Too many cards fell out. Sorry. Okay. What else do we have for Cancers, please? Moving forward, what should Cancers expect moving forward? And this is interesting what I'm pulling here. I'm just going to show you. Not done. Uh-oh. What should Cancers expect moving forward? Okay. Okay. So we have short term. Okay. There is something about a quick ending or something, a relationship that is not going to go a long distance or a long way, which is interesting. We have long distance in the reverse. Okay. So there's energy of something short term, something that's not going to last long. But then you have career in the reverse here, and you have courting man. So this is an energy of someone meeting someone perhaps new. Okay, but with career in the reverse here, I'm just getting an energy of someone who is stagnant. They're not really moving forward. It's almost an energy of someone who doesn't have any long-term prospects, or someone who's not looking for a long-term committed relationship, perhaps. Maybe this new connection is not one that's going to last long. Under the deck, we have backstabbing, addiction, which is what you, okay. Okay, that is what you're walking away from. We have shock and we have spiritual growth here with the Phoenix, okay, and Hammer. We have triangle and love with coffin and travel. So there is definitely a sudden ending, I feel like, to some sort of relationship that you were in the past. This person may have done something. They did do something, I feel like, maybe with a friend of yours or theirs. I feel like it was shocking. Whatever it was, there was definitely an ending, or you moved on. Okay. There was some growth on your part. You have spiritual growth, and you have Phoenix and the hammer. So again, you have the hammer twice, Cancer. Do you realize that? Do you realize that from the previous reading? Okay. Those of you who didn't get a chance to tune into part 1, please do so. Okay. But I am going to show you right now. Hammer is right here and it's in the reverse. And now in the extended, you're getting it in the upright. Okay, so this is letting me know that this is an ending. This is definitely something that has ended here. But with the Phoenix here, and you have spiritual growth, you have ended this connection, or you've walked away from whatever happened in the past with this situation, this person that you could not trust, but you were still willing to work on or give this new person an opportunity, or to let in someone new. So with the Phoenix, again, this is all about a new phase, rekindling or renewing, moving on to someone new, Cancer. Rising from the ashes. Okay. So even though you got burned bad with this by this person, whether that is literally or not, but whether or not you got burned bad by this person, and with love triangle here and coffin, you know what I'm saying? I feel like there's just an energy where you walked away, you left this situation, you let it go. And with travel here, you were packing your bags. You see what I'm saying? It's that full energy coming in again. It's you being willing to be vulnerable, to start over, to give love a try. You know what I'm saying? Not closing the door to something new, you know, even though you were plenty hurt with the situation. And it's easy for you to go right into hermit mode. But you did that, but you didn't stay there. You did that, but you didn't stay there, Cancer. That is what is beautiful about all of this. Okay. So we're about to close out the reading. I'm going to clear everything, and then I'm going to come back and we'll do a quickie and look at Cancer versus all 12 signs. So hold on just a moment. Hello, I'm back, everybody, and we are getting ready to get started with Cancer versus all 12 signs. And let me relight the incense. I don't know why I didn't do that first. One moment. Hey, everybody, I am back. Thank you so much for pausing for me. Like, ooh, I cannot shuffle. I can't shuffle the regular way. I have to remember, you guys, this finger cannot be. No, I am being reminded on a regular basis to make sure I follow instructions and do what I need to do, and don't do what can't do. Don't do what I'm not supposed to be doing, okay? I'm not. Okay, my bad. That hit the wrong way, baby. Ooh, that pain. I cannot. I can only hold the cards a certain way. My modified shuffling is the way to go. So we are going to be doing Cancer versus all 12 signs real fast. Starting with Aries, okay? going Aries through Pisces, Aries through Pisces, Cancer, and all 12 signs. Aries through Pisces, Cancer, starting with Aries. We have the King of Swords. And under the deck, we have the Queen of Wands. Okay. Someone coming in speaking their truth. This may be, this could also be a third party. This could be someone coming in and telling you something about your person. They could be telling you that your person, a truth about your person, and a third party energy. Okay. Something about a third party person coming in to tell you some sort of truth about your person, or this could be somebody coming talking to your person about you, Cancer. Okay, so keep that in mind if you're dealing with an Aries. Cancers dealing with a Taurus. We have the Knight of Cups and the Six of Pentacles here. Cancers, if you're dealing with a Taurus, this is either someone who is like flirting with you. There's an energy of this person is flirting with you, but it's like you're not returning that same energy. It's one person that's doing all of the flirting and the other person is kind of just like, you know, I don't know if it's one person that is wanting to date and the other person is not, but there's energy of one person is attracted, or one person is feeling the other person and the other person is not. I don't know. One person has feelings for the connection and the other person does not here. Okay. Okay, so someone may be reaching out, wanting to connect with you, and you may not be feeling this person. Okay, so Cancers in Gemini. Yes, sorry. We have the Fool under the deck. We have the Devil. Okay, so Cancers, if you're dealing with the Gemini, there's an energy of someone who is wanting to start over, or someone who's wanting to, move on and be free. And I feel like the other person is not wanting to let the other person go. Okay. There's an energy of someone does not want to be held down, and this other person is very obsessive and controlling. Okay. All right. Cancer is dealing with another Cancer. We have the Hanged Man. And under the deck, we have the Six of Swords. So Cancer's dealing with another Cancer. I feel like there's an energy of somebody feels like abandoned in the connection. With the Six of Swords, I feel like the other person has moved on, or there's an energy of this person left in a hurry. So you may have moved on from a connection, okay, without really giving this other person any explanation, or there's an energy of someone ghosting the connection with you. So if you were dealing with a Cancer, this person kind of, ghosted the connection and didn't really communicate before they left. They kind of left you hanging. Or this could just be an energy of somebody standing you up even. Okay. All right. Moving on to Cancer and Leo. All right. We have the Three of Wands here. And we have the Emperor. So Cancers, if you're dealing with the Leo, I feel like there's an energy of someone who is wanting to make moves, right? But there's an energy of someone, it's perhaps an energy of someone who's ready to take things to the next level. You know what I mean? I'm getting that energy of someone who's ready to commit. The Emperor in the upright, okay? I'm not getting an energy of over controlling. I'm getting positive. I'm getting someone ready to move forward. They're ready to settle down. This is someone who is ready to settle down into a more secure and stable connection. Okay. Cancer is dealing with a Virgo. We have the Hierophant. Beautiful. And under the deck, the Tower. Okay. Whoa. So, Cancers and Virgo. This is interesting. I'm getting an energy of it's almost like someone who is ascending, and then you have the other person who is going through a tower moment. And I don't know if it's because of this person's ascension or as a result of, or they are just having a tower moment and the other person is experiencing a moment or a level of ascension here. Somebody is going through an awakening, right? A spiritual awakening, even. Or there's some sort of idea or some sort of information that this person is opening their eyes to or awakening to, right? And they are ascending to another level, I feel, spiritually. And we have this Tower that is really unraveling here at the bottom, right? It's unraveling. So things are falling apart for this person foundationally. It's two opposite ends of the spectrum here, folks. That's what I'm trying to say here. And it is creating some distance between the two of you. I feel like because of this, I feel like there is some distance, but I feel like there is definitely love between the two of you, or there's an energy where there's some responsibility, or one person feels responsible, or there's a strong sense of devotion between the two of you, or for one person for the other. Either way, it's unfortunate. I feel like this is unfortunate. Moving on to Cancers and Libra. Cancers and Libra. I decided to cut those cards. So we have the Four of Swords here. Huh. And under the deck, the Three of Swords. So Cancer, if you're dealing with a Libra, I feel like there's been some separation or you're not speaking to this person. That 3 and 4 represents 7, and that also represents some sort of let's see, secrets that this person had, and I feel like it led to a separation or some form of betrayal was felt here, and you are not speaking to this person because of this. I feel like, there's been a separation here, okay, because of this. All right, I'm definitely getting an energy of third party. I'm getting 3s here. Okay, we have another 3 under the deck. All right, moving on to Scorpio, Cancers and Scorpio. So we have the Two of Pentacles. And under the deck, the Ace of Cups. So Cancers, if you're dealing with the Scorpio, I feel as though either you or this Scorpio have been going back and forth with a decision about either working out their situation or working on a situation, making it work, you know what I'm saying, or moving on to something new. So either you are dealing with the prospect of, working on a problem that you may have been facing with this person, or, saying, I guess it's not going to work out, and moving on to something completely new, if that's what you decide to do. Okay. Or vice versa. Your person may be facing that decision as well. So keep that in mind. All right, moving on. And this could be regarding the connection. This could be a job. This could be a decision that you're making. So, keep an open mind when listening to the tarot. Okay. I'm just using one scenario as the basis of this in the energy and what I'm getting and what my first mind is telling me. So there's all sorts of things that, cause me to say one thing or another. Okay. So don't judge me or don't judge the reading. Keep an open mind. And, what do the cards tell you? What does the energy say for you? How does it make you feel? All right. It's just a message. Okay. Please hit those like buttons, you guys, if you haven't already. And thank you. I appreciate it. All right. Cancers and Sagittarius. So we have the Seven of Pentacles. And under the deck, we have the Hermit. So Cancers, if you're dealing with the Sagittarius, I feel like if you're wondering why this person is taking so long to make a decision, it's because they don't really know what they want. You know what I'm saying? Or if, don't think you're going to get a quick answer out of this person. Like, you know what I mean? This is somebody who is going to look at things in every angle before they make a decision either way. Okay? So just prepare yourself, don't take it personally, all right, when it comes to this person, but that is just the way they roll. Okay? It is what it is. All right, moving on to Capricorn. Cancer is dealing with a Capricorn. So we have look at this, the Nine of Pentacles. Okay. And under the deck, the Ace of Wands. So Cancers, if you're dealing with the Capricorn, this is definitely someone who is very much not looking to be in a serious long-term relationship or connection. This is someone who's used to living alone, being alone, taking care of themselves, or just looking for somebody that has money. Okay, this could be, your modern day version of the jigga, you know what I'm saying? Or this could just be someone who just is just looking to remain single. They're not looking for any commitments. They're independent. They're taking care of themselves. And they're just looking for someone to have fun with, or a relationship that doesn't really last long. Okay. Just saying. I'm just saying. And look, with the Ace of Swords behind this energy, they're not hiding that fact. You know what I mean? This is someone who at the gate is being very clear, very open about where they are with things. Or this could be vice versa. You could be meeting a Capricorn and you may be in a situation where you are taking care of yourself. You're independent. You're doing you. You're not really looking for any long-term commitments. And you just want to have a good time with this person, and you're letting them know this from the gate. Okay? So take it how it resonates. All right, moving on to Cancers dealing with an Aquarius. We have the 10 of Pentacles, and under the deck, the 10 of Cups. Wow. So Cancers, if you're dealing with an Aquarius, this is long-term stability, long-term everlasting love, emotional stability. This is the works here. Financial stability. I mean, this is everything you want and everything you need, literally. Okay. Moving on to Cancers and Pisces. We have the Death card here. And under the deck, the Moon. With the Page of Cups. Okay, this is illusions, dreams, but this is all about some sort of an ending. So Cancers, if you're dealing with the Pisces, this is an energy of someone who may have dreams about things that may be happening or things that may be coming to pass. There's some sort of transformation or some sort of change that I feel that you may have a dream about this Pisces, Cancer, or this Pisces may have a dream about you, but there's just energy of someone who is psychic in nature. Okay, so either you or this Pisces is having some psychic downloads and having dreams, seeing things. It is not an illusion. This is literally you're having dreams about some sort of transformation or change. Okay. And that is that. That ends and concludes our Cancer versus all 12 signs and our extended reading for members first. And the rest of you will get this message sometime early in the morning. All right. But have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your day. Good morning to all of you, the rest of you who are getting this message on the replay. And stay tuned to more of my messages coming later. Continue for praying for me for healing of my hand. And let's just keep it moving and grooving. And I will see you guys back here very soon. I love you. Take care of each other and yourselves on the next one. Bye.